Welcome to Module 8, Lesson 1, Sampling Fundamentals. Today we're exploring one of research's most critical foundations. Understanding sampling isn't just academic theory, it's the difference between research that meaningfully contributes to knowledge and research that misleads. Let's dive in. By the end of our time minutes together, you'll confidently define sampling and explain its importance, distinguish between populations, sampling frames, and samples, and identify key principles for effective sampling decisions. These skills will serve you every time you design or evaluate research. Sampling is selecting a subset of individuals from a population to participate in research. Your purpose? Making inferences about the larger population based on study findings. We can't study everyone, so we must be strategic about who we include. The critical distinction is representative versus non-representative samples. Representative samples reflect population characteristics. Non-representative samples may be skewed, limiting your conclusions. The essential concepts: population, the entire group you're studying; sampling frame, your actual list of potential participants; sample, who you actually study; units of analysis, what you're making claims about. These distinctions matter because they determine what conclusions you can draw from your research. Here's where theory meets reality. Your target population is everyone you'd love to study. Your accessible population is who you can actually reach. Your sample is who participates. Think studying college student stress. Target population might be all college students globally. Accessible population could be students at reachable universities. Sample would be actual participants. This hierarchy helps you understand both possibilities and limitations. Two crucial distinctions. Sampling error is natural, random variation from studying a subset rather than everyone. You can estimate it statistically. Sampling bias is problematic, systematic differences that threaten validity. Coverage errors occur when frames don't match populations. Non-response bias happens when certain groups consistently don't participate. Understanding these differences helps you design better studies and interpret findings appropriately. Follow this systematic approach. Define your target population specifically. Identify your accessible population realistically. Develop your sampling frame carefully. Select your method strategically. Recruit participants thoughtfully. Manage non-response professionally. Each step builds on previous ones. Careful attention early saves problems later. Different approaches have different priorities. Quantitative research emphasizes representativeness and generalizability through random selection. Qualitative research focuses on information richness through purposeful selection. Mixed methods strategically combines both approaches. Choose your strategy based on your research questions, not convenience. These principles guide all decisions. Representativeness. Samples should reflect key population characteristics. Adequacy. Sufficient size for your purposes. Feasibility, practical within constraints. Ethical, protecting participant rights and welfare. These sometimes conflict, requiring thoughtful balancing rather than simple rules. Expect these challenges. Sampling frames are often incomplete or outdated. Use multiple sources and verify accuracy. Coverage errors exclude groups systematically, expand frames, or use mixed methods. Non-response is universal. Use follow-up, incentives, and convenience. Resources are always limited. Prioritize, collaborate, or phase studies. Anticipating challenges helps you address them proactively. Reality check. Ideal frames have complete coverage, accurate information, current data, and no duplicates. Real frames are often incomplete, sometimes outdated, may contain errors, and need verification. Use databases, registries, membership lists, and directories. Implement verification procedures and multiple sources. The gap between ideal and reality requires transparency, not perfectionism. Critical distinction. Units of analysis are what you make claims about. Individuals, organizations, schools. Units of observation are what you collect data from. Survey respondents, documents, records. Example, studying school performance by surveying teachers. Schools are analysis units. Teachers are observation units. This clarity guides sampling design and interpretation. Success requires attention to the complete participant experience. Recruitment needs clear invitations, multiple channels, and accessible materials. Enhancement uses follow-up, appropriate incentives, and convenience. Retention focuses on engagement, communication, and minimizing burden. Ethics permeates everything: voluntary participation, withdrawal rights, ongoing consent. Apply this immediately. Design sampling for workplace satisfaction research. Consider your target population, sampling frame development, anticipated challenges, and solutions. Reflect on your research interests. What populations matter to you? What frame limitations might you face? What challenges do you anticipate? What strategies would enhance participation? Remember, sampling is foundational to research quality. Clear definitions enable meaningful research. Challenges require thoughtful planning. Ethics must guide all decisions. These principles prepare you for specific techniques ahead. Next lesson, probability sampling approaches. Specific methods for achieving representative samples through random selection. Understanding sampling fundamentals positions you to conduct research that meaningfully contributes to knowledge. These principles will serve you throughout your research journey.